my colleague and friend from Idaho has talked about strikes on boats. That's not what this is about. This is about the prospect, openly discussed by the president, for a land invasion of a sovereign nation of Venezuela. The president has not asserted a legal rationale for it. The documents that we've read in the classified facility talk about a legal rationale for strikes in international waters, but specifically do not contain a legal rationale for striking a sovereign nation. This is not about President Trump. It's about the Constitution, and it's about Congress. Do we take seriously the most important responsibility in Article 1, that war should not be declared without Congress? Venezuela is a nation of 30 million people. They have a very capable military because they've purchased weapons from our adversaries like Russia and Iran. The massing of U.S. forces around Venezuela pose a serious risk of a miscommunication or a use of those weapons against Americans. I might remind my colleagues that the United States attacked Grenada in 1983. Grenada was an island with a population of less than 100,000. 19 American soldiers died in that attack. 152 American soldiers were wounded in that attack. 24 civilians who were at a mental hospital that was bombed by accident were killed in that attack. An attack against a population poorly armed, without weapons, of 113,000 people caused 19 soldiers to lose their lives and 152 to be injured. A Venezuela of 30 million people is a completely different kind of military operation. And we would not expect it to go perfectly, because none ever go perfectly. How will you respond to an American family who loses the life of a child, or whose child is injured in the event of a war against Venezuela, when they ask you, why did you not even think it was important enough to have a debate and vote in the United States Senate? Why did you let this president, why would you let any president make that decision on his or her own without you even weighing in? I'll close with this, Mr. President. I have stood on this floor and made this same argument when the president is a Democrat. It happened often during President Obama's term. And I made the same argument against unilateral executive war when the president was a Democrat as I am now making when the president is a Republican. And I believe, as I stand here today, if these same facts were applying, strikes on boats, massing of warships, the president saying he's authorized covert action, the president saying he's looked at land targets, and that president was Joe Biden or Barack Obama, I believe I would have many Republicans voting with me on this resolution, not because they don't like President Biden or President Obama, but because they would take this responsibility, no war without Congress, that we pledge an oath to, because it's in the Constitution we pledge an oath to, they would take it seriously. I urge you to take this as seriously as you would take it if the president were a Democrat. It shouldn't matter. We should not be going to war without a vote of Congress. The lives of our troops are at stake. Respect them and their families, and please vote yes on the resolution. I yield back.